Raw's turn, and we was on the road, and we was doing everything, and then when everybody was a group effort. When it was Gunplay's turn, it was crickets. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it was hard for me. What you want me to do? Nobody's. It's like, I got hit records. Nobody's giving me a budget. Nobody's doing nothing. So what you want me to?
Hit.
What would you like me? What would you like me to do? Do more? Give another hit record and do more and never get no money? Or would you do what you want me to see is go back in these streets and go ahead and tap these pockets,
right?
Like I have to do. You see what I'm saying? Like this is what I did. This is what I didn't want to do.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But don't understand, and niggas want to be, okay, we don't know who Gunplay is. Give me that chain. Let me get all that, because I'm back. You see what I'm saying? That was literally a cry for help for real when I look back and see that now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me get that.
Right.
Let me get that. So
you showing them like, I really would do this.
Yeah, push me back in the street. So I mean, what you really want me to do? Like, I'm for everything. I was down for the program for over 10, 15 years.
Definitely
and it's my
loyal.
turn. And then nobody lifted a finger, made a phone call or nothing for the old boy. You see what I'm saying? So what you want me to?
That's crazy, because you have some killer features.
Outside looking in.
But then when you when I'm signed to a label like Maybach Music, my hands tied. It's all up on the big dog. And then if he don't want to get me a budget, then he won't get me a budget.
You and your boss aren't close anymore?
I ain't gonna lie, like, not really. As of lately, nah. I'm, you know what I mean? But
y'all don't talk at all.
Nah.
Was there anything that the industry did to you that you've never publicly said out loud?
Say it one more time.
Was there anything that the industry did to you that you've never actually publicly said out loud?
I mean, I could go in. I could guess. They had me, and they had me selling my publishing. Basically sold my publishing for $50,000. They gave me $25,000 up front. We never did a second Triple C album for me to get the other $25,000, but I still ended up paying back $50,000.
What?
Yeah. ATV, this is facts. And then my first album that I dropped, Matt Middleton and Megan Price that was managing me at the time, they thought I was
not laughing at my little bro situation, because I got nothing but love for him, but the situation you talking about wasn't no budgets or nothing like that. The distributor had done dropped you. They ain't want nothing to do with you. MMG just ain't give you the bad news. We told you just keep working, just keep grinding. Don't stop, don't quit. Yeah, that's how it goes. When they don't want to spend no money on you, ain't no more budgets. You ain't have a manager or none of that, so they ain't tell you. And I ain't want to break your heart. I want you to keep hustling, nigga. I always say you one record from being on top. And while I got all you niggas in group texts like, cause Rose always get the word, make sure y'all plug in this South Beach Brew. This is Ricky Rose, new beer company from right here, South Beach. It's right here. It only makes sense. This the bomb. It's the best. It's gonna be #1 just in a short time. So, fellas, put this in y'all group text. Tell all your bitches, say hi.
So check this out, y'all. Gunplay recently popped up on a podcast and also did a media run here in Texas. He's been hitting multiple platforms, spilling the tea on what went down with his career. This clip right here blew up on Twitter earlier this week, and I had to pause because he was letting everybody know his situation wasn't handled right. His publishing deal? Straight up wild. When I first heard it, I was like, wait, what? Because I remember that era, and Ross had kind of hinted at it before. But now, Gunplay came out officially and laid it all on the table, saying they didn't want to put any more money behind you. I told you to keep working, keep grinding, you're only one hit away. You hear that all the time in the industry. Now, I'm not in their business to know all the contracts, obligations, or quotas that went unfulfilled. But this is one of those industry horror stories we've been hearing forever. Ross has said it himself. If you ain't got a manager, a team, full support, people can slip through the cracks.
And listen, Gunplay stayed loyal to MMG, riding hard, putting everything on the line.
I remember that case when he pulled the gun, which went viral everywhere online. Plus, he had other personal stuff going on. Recently, I saw reports, didn't dig too deep, about some issues with his wife or the mother of his kids. And girl, remember when he bought Ross that watch at the crib? Now he's saying they're not cool. I remember that era clearly, and this is why I tell y'all, what looks easy ain't always easy. I'm not trying to throw shots, but signing contracts 10 times harder than people think. You're putting faith in others, thinking a lawyer and a signature is the finish line, and it's not. Bro, listen, there's always some gray area in these contracts where they can shuffle things around and certain words mean different stuff. But even if the contract ain't perfect, you still need money to pay a lawyer to actually go get what's owed to you. It ain't just like, hey, y'all messed up my deal, now give me the money. Nah, there's layers and layers to all of it. But I remember that era. They were talking about when Gunplay really had it popping for like 2 solid years. I always respected Gunplay. His contribution to music was real, even if some of it was on that wild tip. I remember the Triple C's era when they dropped that tape with him. Bro, it was flames. Young Breed or Bleed, one of them, I was jamming that every day. And then they had Mass Pike Miles on the harmonizer. Quality music, straight up. Eventually that phase faded and they had the other dude from New York, can't remember his name right now, but then he linked up with MMG. That Power Circle intro with Meek Mill and W. Stally, that's when Gunplay really leveled up lyrically. That's when people started showing him respect. And after that, he linked with Kendrick Lamar on Cartoons and Serials, and then Bible on the Dash probably became his biggest hit. He was straight fire. His rapping, his lyricism, it had evolved big time. This is just how the game goes sometimes. Ross definitely threw some jabs, that's what he does, but this is the business, man. It's out there, it's messy. I don't know all the details yet, we'll see what went wrong exactly. Gunplay stayed loyal to the soil, but the business is the business. Y'all tell me what y'all think. More videos, more tea coming soon.